Welcome back, everyone, to a new video, and it is about, it is about time, because it has been a long time since I've been able to upload, but we're finally here. So, a lot of people were complaining, or a few people were upset. Everyone was really upset in the end. No one really wanted it to happen, but I ended Dolphinian, as you are probably aware if you're watching. Those of you that aren't, Dolphinian's over because things were getting out of hand. But I decided that because I guess I wasn't I guess I disliked having a game, or having their. I kind of wanted to make a Dolphinian 2 essentially, but I didn't want to call it Dolphinian 2 because that's cheesy. So I named it Cidora. If you're ever writing this on a sheet of paper, please know it's spelled Cidora, but it doesn't really matter how you spell it. So I'm going to go over a few things in this video, like when it's coming out officially, what you're going to do in it, tribes, and things like that. This is going to be a slightly long video, so bear with me and feel free to skip ahead at any point. Make sure to leave a like if you do enjoy this video or if you learn anything from it. Leave comments and suggestions for this new game, because honestly, I don't have much time to think about it, so any suggestions I will be open to and I will consider. And honestly, if you leave a suggestion in the comments, there's probably a 50% chance that I will add it into the game, because I'm accepting most suggestions right now, unless it's crazy. So first off, essentially, everyone from Dolphinian and a few new people have migrated to this jungle-like island. And basically, there's these monsters there. Or not really monsters, but I mean, honestly, you could maybe compare them to like orcs from Lord of the Rings. Maybe. And they're called Kronas. And they're like programmed beings, but they're still like real. They're not bots. If you know, like, they're like cloned, if you know what I mean, if you're getting that gist. Essentially, they're dumb, they're not intelligent, they're brilliant when it comes to fighting, but anything else, like if they're trying to break down a wall or like get into a building, they won't know what to do. They're stupid, unless you count fighting. So you'll have to fight these guys by getting loot from drops. Now there'll be a few tiers of drops. The red tier, which will contain weapons for you. It can be anything from a spear or a bow or a tomahawk to a gun much later on. There's the blue drop, which will contain construction things so you can build up your fort and have it safe from the Kronas. And there's also green, which will provide food and water and things that are necessities to survive. And there's yellow, which is extremely rare and will always be guarded by extra Kronas, but if you can get to it, it will have a mixture of all three of those and will guarantee you something amazing, which is always great. So, I put survival down there just because you're going to need to survive. Most of the forts that you guys build are probably going to be made of wood or stone or something like that, because you're new. Much later on in the game, there'll be more advanced things, but this is going to be somewhat of a realistic game. If you wanted to build a wooden platform, you wouldn't just buy it. There's going to be no money, no daily bonuses. What you'd have to do is obtain a hatchet, or an axe as some people call it, somehow. You'd need to chop down a tree to get the planks for it, and then you would need to get something like fiber or string from one of the blue drops for construction, and maybe some other things if you can, like cementing paste, so that you can kind of stick it together and make the foundation. And once you have the foundation, you can build things on it. There'll also be an option, which will be awesome because it's a jungle island, to kind of build up a little bit of a ramp, and then you can kind of build a wooden or stone structure around the tree and kind of make a tree house, which is probably what's going to be most common, which is going to be great because, like I said, the Kronas, I dare say, unless it's very crudely constructed, won't know how to get into your treehouse. You can describe to me exactly how you want your treehouse to look, and if you get enough of the materials, like dyes from the blue drops, you can even color it once you're much later on in the game, and you don't really care if the Kronas destroy it because you're strong enough for them. How to kill a Krona. you'll need to get the red drops. And get something at the beginning like a spear, a bow, some arrows, maybe a knife, anything, honestly. Anything works. Because they're not that strong. As the game increases and you get stronger, believe me, they'll get stronger and they'll grow in multitude as well. But you'll be able to handle that. To start off, let me go ahead and say that this game-Cidora will be officially launching on Wednesday, and I won't release any Kronas until Thursday, so you'll have one day of preparation for them, and there'll probably only be a few on the island. They're pretty basic to kill right now. If you do kill one, you can't like harvest it or anything. It's not going to give you anything but just, itself. It's not going to give you any sort of leather or hide or anything like that, or even any meat. You will need food, so you'll also need something like a spear or a bow to hunt game like deer and things like that. So like I said, while this is a jungle, there are going to be some plains-like area where you can find some deer. Or really anything, like cows grazing or whatever. Another reason that this game is different from Dolphinion is that there aren't territories. You can't have territory. There's not a stage in this game where you will have territory. You'll just need to build your house and hope that other people will dare not build close to you, and if they do, there'll probably be some fights. As far as PvP goes, it's going to be semi-like Dolphinion, except not, as you're going to control your character, but since there's not necessarily troops, and I meant to mention that, since there's no money in this game, you won't be buying troops, which is way different from Dolphinion. So you won't be able to buy troops, it's just going to be you. As in fighting another player, of course, I will have to decide the income, but I won't be favoring anyone, of course. I mean, honestly, if you're going to say that I'll favor people in this game, then why didn't you say that to me in Dolphinion? Because, I mean, honestly, Dolphinion was getting a bit out of hand because some people were getting better things than others, and I know that that's kind of my fault, because I was giving some people better things whenever they were getting worse, and then I would give the bad people better things, and it just kept on going back and forth. This game is going to be a lot more even for those of you that were upset about who was getting good things and who wasn't in Dolphinion. And like I said, as far as PvP goes, you'll need a weapon, otherwise you will die. And I do want to mention, if you die, you will respawn immediately that day, like 1 second later. But you will lose everything, and you will lose your level. Leveling up is crucial because, honestly, the first red drop you find could have a machine gun in it. Yay! But no, not yay, because you can't get it. You have to be a certain level before you can get the machine gun. So just because in your first drop is some sort of a gun or something advanced, you're just going to have to look at it. You won't be able to get it. As for the things that are unlocked at level 1, it's the spear and the tomahawk. The bow is unlocked at level 3, but to get to level 3, it won't take that long. Resources like stone, wood, fiber, string, anything like that, will all be unlocked at level 1, because I don't think it'd be fair to have to make you unlock a stone, because that just wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. This game, I'm hoping, will be amazing, and there'll be a variety of things to do and new things coming. There's tons of creative ways to build, tons of creative ways to fight, but mainly, honestly, I'm just going to say this right off the bat. Whenever you first get on here, my biggest piece of advice that I think I could possibly give you is to be more prepared for a Krona attack than a person attack, because this is a bigger island than the Dolphinion Island, and honestly, you would have to search for a few days before you could find someone, not real life days, in-game days, which would still take about one whole school day. So it's hard to find people, and if you do, you gotta be prepared. The Kronas are going to be everywhere, so you're going to need to be prepared for them more so than other players. Not that you shouldn't prepare for them. What should you do if you do encounter a player? In my opinion, personally, it depends on what you have and what they have. You might be able to tell what they have by if they attack you. And I do want to make one thing different from Dolphinion. I can't see everyone at every time in the school day. Like, if I don't have a class with you and someone's attacking you, it's kind of unfair to just say, you're dead, I couldn't talk to you to defend. So if you want to attack someone and you find someone, feel free to do it, but the attack isn't going to launch until I can walk up to them for a few minutes and tell them that it's happened and ask them what they want to do. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video about Cidora. It's going to be just about 10 minutes, so we are out of time, but I hope you did enjoy this video, and I will try to start uploading more often. I kind of dragged out of that because of, Dolphinian was dying, and so the channel was dying too. But with a new flourishing game comes a new flourishing channel. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and honestly, leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy it, and comment down below what I did wrong and what I couldn't do to improve these videos. As I said in the beginning, make sure to leave a comment for your suggestions for Cidora, because I am so open to them, you won't even believe it. As I said, I hope you all will have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video or at school.